everyone, today I'm going to be making Colorado Trash Chex Mix. Why is it called Colorado Trash Chex Mix? Well, because, just like some of my salads that I made, that was either garbage pasta salad or kitchen sink macaroni salad. This is just using the stuff that's in your pantry. The other theory, and I kind of like this one, is that they used to mix up the Chex Mix in an unscented trash bag. So what all goes into the Colorado Trash Chex Mix? 2 cups Rice Chex, 2 cups Cheerios, 2 cups mini pretzels, 2 cups lightly salted peanuts, 2.5 to 3 cups M&Ms, any kind. I'm not sure which ones I will use. I'll probably use a little bit of each. 2 teaspoons vegetable oil, and this is optional. 22 to 24 ounces of white baking chips. I only have an 11-ounce bag, so I may combine it with these melting wafers and see how well that works. So let's begin. So line 1 to 2 baking sheets with wax paper. 2 if you don't have a real big one, 1 if you have a big one. I'm not sure how big I need, so I'll line both of them. And set that aside. Take a very large bowl, this is the largest that I have. Put in your 2 cups full of Rice Chex, your 2 cups of Cheerios, your 2 cups of mini pretzels, your 2 cups of lightly salted peanuts, your 2.5 to 3 cups of M&Ms. Since I have 3 bags, I'm going to do 1 cup of each M&M. Here is a milk chocolate M&M minis. Here is the toffee peanut M&Ms. And they taste really, really good. I think that'll be a good flavor for that. Here's the regular size milk chocolate M&Ms. And then gently give that a stir and mix it all around. All right, so it calls for you to get a large microwavable bowl and add the white chocolate baking chips and heat that up until melted. Well, my GoPro's in the way, and plus the fact that I'm mixing 2 different types of melting things, I want to be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm going to do the makeshift double boiler method. All right, so I have a pan with a little bit of water with a large bowl on it. I have this on medium heat because with the melting wafers, I don't want the water to boil. The oil will help the chips from sticking to the bowl. So I'm going to pour that in there. And I will pour in the white melting chips in first, because I think that's going to take a little bit longer to melt. So you just keep an eye on that until it melts, and when it gets almost melted, I'll add the baker's chips. So this is actually going to be a little bit different than regular Chex Mix. Regular Chex Mix, you add powdered sugar, you shake it all up, and then you just reach in a container and grab yourself a handful. This is going to be more like almond bark. You'll lay it out in a pan, let it set, and then you just snap off pieces to eat. They are starting to melt a little bit, as you can see. I'm going to add my bag of 11 ounces of the white baking chips. So it's getting there. It's almost all melted. Some of those melting discs are taking a little bit longer. All the chocolate chips, I think, are pretty much melted. There's a few. So it is all melted. I'll shut the heat off. And we'll pour this over the Chex Mix. And be real careful because that is going to be hot. Carefully mix that until it's all combined. Try not to break the rice Chex because they are kind of fragile. All right, that's beginning to look pretty good. A few more stirs. And then we'll put it on our baking sheet. Get clear down to the bottom. So I've got my biggest baking sheet. I'm hoping that'll be enough so I don't have to use both of them. And then just dump that onto the sheet. Okay, then spread it out onto the sheet and get it to be like kind of like a thin layer. All right, so here is the Colorado Trash Chex Mix. It needs to set for at least an hour until it's set, and then you can break yourself off some pieces supposedly. So when Dave comes home, we'll have him do a taste test. So here is the Colorado Trash Chex Mix. We'll get Dave to do a taste test.
Smells like kind of like white chocolate or something.
Yeah, it's white baking chips and white melting chocolate.
There's some butterscotch in there?
No, that's toffee M&Ms.
That's really good.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.